Hello, this is a question or a statement or however you want to put it that I've been trying to answer for ages. I've tried to do this video a few times and just sacked it off because number one, it's going to cause arguments, but another one is like in the group that we've got, the private group for the subscribers, a chap said, "Is this player good enough for Rangers or Rangers level or something like that?" It's not Rangers standard. I don't know what Rangers standard is now because I grew up. I had McCoy, Butcher, Woods, Gorham, Kloss, Tony Andrew Flo, Gaza, Loudrop, all these kind of players, absolute flippers. Some of those players some of the players we had back then at the nine in the row, the start of the Souness era, they're minimum £80 million players nowadays. The one thing that's come up my head, and it came to my head just in a few minutes ago, I thought, so I'll try this one on you. The most important factor for a Rangers player now is, right, they need to give 100% in every match. It doesn't matter if they don't have a good game, as long as they give 100%. Dessers is the benchmark for that at this moment in time. The most important thing is the shirt too heavy for them. That's a problem a lot of the time. Once they get to Ibrox, they put that shirt on and walk out. It's like, oh, wait a minute, man. You know, I think that's the most important thing now. Can they handle putting that blue shirt on? You know, I think that's what makes a Rangers player as a Rangers standard. That's it for me. Being able to wear that shirt and giving 100%. We all know. I mean, there's plenty of players give 100%, but they're not good enough physically, not good enough technically. So we let them go, or they don't get a lot of games. You know that. We all know that. So that's my version of Rangers standard now. You know, because we can't, because that's the question started from the chat from this is the whole thing. Do you know the names of any of the players that were signed? I don't know any of the names of the players who were signed in the last 14 years till they came, bar a few that we all know who they were. The last one that I knew before he came, I'm trying to think, was Jack Butland. You know, I know he's fairly recent, but the rest of the players, I would never knew who they were. But I accepted that we are not that nine in a row era type of player, type of club anymore. You know, that we can do that with money. No one is in Scotland. But so how do you see it? What's your expectations of a Rangers player? And now that's it. What I do take on board, I do 100% accept is there's a lot of you out there are way more into football, as in you've got a much wider knowledge of the game and the players in the game than I have. You know, because I'm very set in my ways. Since I used to would be able to name a lot of players. I used to watch football inside out. But this last 14 years, it's kind of ground me down as well, because what Rangers did, I guess it's a mental health thing. You're like, oh, God. So, and I never, ever watched Scottish football bar Scotland games and Rangers games. The only other time I watched other teams was when they were playing Rangers. You know what I mean? I wouldn't watch a Hearts St Mirren game. Here comes the contradiction. I'd watch Hibs Hearts game. That was about the only other game I'd watch was Hibs Hearts. It's a game I would always love to go to as well, actually. But so that, yeah, you know, and this question, this statement comes up a lot. Oh, he's not Rangers standard. Well, what is the Rangers standard now? I think some people. Hopefully, you know where I'm going. What I mean by that, and I'm not here to try to start an argument. And I know it is a hot topic. You know, there's a bit of a hot potato here, but hopefully, you understood what I mean, and it'd be interesting to hear what you guys think. All right, cheers.